Hey you guys, I wanted to show you, I've done part of it just because you've probably watched me do this too many times. I took one of our rounds, divided it in half, and I chose to do pink and purple. Now I will tell you on this one, I went ahead and used acrylic paint just because I wanted it to be a little more solid. It was a darker color behind it, and have it hold up a little bit better while I'm stenciling. Once I get through stenciling and seal it, it isn't going to matter what it was on. But the chalk paste is still just as good to do it. I just wanted a little more solid color. And what I'm going to put on it today is, this stencil is called The Ones Who Love Us. And what I'm going to do is just pick out the word love specifically to put on this. You could do one that said welcome, one that said hello. We've got tons of stencils that you can pick and choose different parts of each stencil out of it and use it in so many different ways, because again, these are reusable stencils. So what I'm going to do is, if you're new to me, I'm going to show you exactly how this comes, and it will have a code number and the title of the stencil in case you're not sure which one needs to go back into it. And you're going to take it out of that. You're going to keep this little packet that it came in, and then this is on a sticky, the back of this green thing is sticky, and it's on a shiny cardboard piece. It's always easy things. Okay, so when I peel this off, can you see the shine on that? This is sticky, and this has been one I've never used before, and so I'm going to go ahead and put it on a towel and fuzz it a little bit. I decided to go ahead and show you, for those of you that hadn't watched me before. So I've pulled the whole stencil off of this shiny backing, and you're going to keep the shiny backing because when you finish your project, you are going to get the paste off of this, and you're going to let it dry sticky side up. Once it's completely dry, you're going to put it back on the shiny part of this cardboard, and you're going to put it back in its sleeve for safekeeping. So new stencils, we like to go ahead and fuzz a little bit, and that we have a fuzzing pad. I have one, but I just want to show you that you can also do it on a clean towel. And the purpose of doing this is not to make the stencil not last as long as it's actually to help make it last longer. And it took me a while to really believe that that was true. So if you fuzz it, basically what you're doing is just getting enough of the stickiness off. You can see how sticky it still is with this towel. You're just trying to get enough of the stickiness off of this that it doesn't pull off the paint that you put on the surface, whether it be chalk paste, acrylic, or whatever, but it still seals. So what I have found in the past when I thought this was crazy is that if I didn't fuzz it, what would happen is I'd peel it off, and while my surface wouldn't be sticky, it would take a ton of the sticky part of my surface, or not my surface, of my stencil off, and I didn't get near as many uses out of it. So it seems a little contradictory, but I promise I figured it out why finally.
The hard way.
Right, I have gone ahead and centered it and went ahead and squeegeed it. I don't do it really hard on ones that I've done color on underneath, but you do need to make sure that the stencil is really put down around the white mesh so that it doesn't leak under. So I like to put some out when I'm using just one color and it's a fairly large surface area, because then you don't have to keep going back and forth to your jar, and you're not going to waste any of the paste or ink if you're using ink, because you're going to go back and scrape it off with the squeegee when you're finished. So I'm just working around what I've got over here. And if you're new to this and you get it on the green, it does not matter. You're going to wash it off anyway. No soap, just cool water, baby wipe if you will, whatever you've got, soft sponge, a soft washcloth. Okay, so the purpose of going back over it like you see me doing it, and I'm being really gentle, I'm not pushing hard, I'm not scraping, but I am now making sure that I have filled in every part of this. Actually, see a spot I might need to do a little bit more on. And that I didn't miss a little tiny curly Q at the top or the bottom. And also, it's to give me back the paste that I didn't need here so it doesn't get ruined. And that's how much paste I'm taking back from my transfer. And I'll just squeegee it right back into the jar. And I'll just kind of scrape it down so it doesn't mess up with the seal of the jar. Here's the finished design. I went ahead and just did a little bow. I'm not a big bow maker, so if it looks a little off, sorry. You can purchase bows already made at all the craft stores, even Walmart. Actually, my husband helped me with this quite a bit. And so I just wanted to make it kind of a sweet little bow that went with it. And again, you can use any of the stencils that you want to put whatever sentiment you want on it. I did just seal it with a Krylon sealer, and that's it. So if you would like to see this or more of what I do, including crafts that you can do that have nothing to do with Couture, I do post those regularly. If you would like and follow for me, then you'll know the next time that something comes out. I have a YouTube, I have a TikTok, I have Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. So just reach out to me in any one of those forms. What we will do is go ahead and put a hanger on the back of it for someone to be able to hang it up, and then they have the option to hang it or lean it, whichever one they want to do. So anyway, I have the cart filled already, and I will add it into this video, and happy crafting.
You also do kids crafts also.
That's true. Actually, I just posted a video yesterday for craft ideas for Father's Day for kids, and it's not just the itty bitties, it's also into the teenage years if you're looking for something easy and inexpensive for them to do.